Welcome back to another episode of Backpack Hero Holiday Edition. Now we're going to be continuing on, of course, with Purse. You know how it be. Let's change up the outfits a little bit. Why don't we go for our little cave woman outfit, go adventuring, and we've got a few more ones to do here, don't we? So we've got Horrible Luck, Adaptive, Hard Puzzle. Oh god, we already had Puzzle Mode. That was hard enough. What is the difference? Less max HP, greater enemy health, less items, okay. Well, I tell you what there, why don't we go for Horrible Luck? So minus 50% to luck, one fewer item, one less item, one fewer, whatever. 25% less gold each time we earn it. Cannot find relics. I mean, let's try it. Let's see how we go. So, you know, if I complain about luck, you guys need to remind me in the comments that, well, I was playing the Horrible Luck Seed or the Horrible Luck Run. Let's again go to the Bramble. We don't often go that way. But we do start with 40 HP and everything else there. So normal boss difficulty, normal enemy difficulty. So that certainly helps out a wee bit. Let's of course get our level up first. In fact, why don't we get a level up from this, and then we can actually pick up some items as we go for our usual standard. I don't know, maybe there's an agreed upon way of building your character when it comes to Backpack Hero. Maybe there's a community that discusses it, but for me, I just love getting it so that you can get a 2-wide hat and a pair of boots down the bottom right at the start and then maximize their efficiency. Not that I usually get those items, but when I do, boy, I'll be looking and sitting pretty. We get that one there. We do have a reroll for later on, which will be very useful. We don't need to remember as well that we will not get any relics, so that's going to be bloody annoying, because relics are usually the major power spikes in any run. Without them, we'll have to figure out how best to kind of go about it. Now, we will just eat one section of food there. We level up again, and I honestly don't mind going for another one of these like that, so we can go for a couple of pairs of boots maybe. There's our helmet. We'll take that. We can take 2 more items, so we could go for a cave shark, which is actually pretty nice. Crossbow, which only fires that. I think we take the key for sure. And the energy, I mean, might as well take the energy and the health, right? That makes the most sense in my mind. Take the gold. I do love gold. Get back to our question mark. We will do this at some point. Let's go 50-50. What do we get? Ah, not today. Okay, well, we still get bandages, and bandages are not too bad. Maybe I should have saved until I had a little bit more money so I could go for a higher chance. But, you know, who doesn't like a bit of gambling? Now that's doing 7 damage, right, okay. Let's actually just eat this just to try and take you out this, and I'm sure that that'll be enough. Indeed it is. Frees up some space as well. We heal at the end of that. We take a mana stone, which can sit next to this. Adjacent weapons get extra damage. We need to pop it like this then in that case. And now what do we take out of this? We do have an electric stone as well. We could go something like this. Is that conductive? It is conductive. So if we go like this, connected weapon, so that's connected, so that works out. Beyond that, we definitely don't need the short arrow. Screw that, get out of here. Take the block potion, I think, and everything else is kind of mediocre. And again, don't want to say it, but the items that we've got have certainly been pretty shit so far. So, battle ring is nice. We need some blocks. Why don't we just pop our cave shark, and that way we should be able to kill you. And then put up a little bit of block for this as well. So we do have 2 passive block coming in. We obviously need a few more adjacent pieces of armor for us to really get going there. 16 block, you're currently doing 11 damage plus 4 there. That is indeed enough. So then we just start smacking you. In fact, do we have enough damage to take you out in one go? 9 damage times 3. Yeah, we did. We could have just actually killed you that way. Saved ourselves a moment or two. Iron helmet, we can go for another one of those. Why don't we move our shield down to here? And then we will look to maybe get a second helmet across to here. That one there. We could get that, or we could get another dice. I do like the dice, and I don't hate the hat. Because then, if we go like this, could we not put the hat in the middle and the adjacency bonus would be on that too? Festive helmet accessory. Oh! So this is not considered armor, but it is a helmet. Okay. Interesting, in which case I don't think we will take it. Also don't think we'll take that. Don't want that one either. I mean, the acidic potion's quite nice. I think we just keep what we've got. So we do have 2 rerolls. Can we get a level up? Hopefully we can, so that we can go back to those chest areas there. So let's go 1 block there. That's still not quite enough. We'll go another one there. You get less block each turn after the first turn. So that first turn is really just your major one. So we go 1, 2, and we actually have enough block already there thanks to the passive block from these 2 giving the adjacency bonus to each of them too. So we actually don't need to worry about anything else. We can just finish you off. Level up coming in. There we go. We've got another path there. Now we've got a nice square backpack, or rectangle I guess. Ooh, candy cane blade. Okay. Yeah. I mean, this is definitely what we go for. We get rid of this weapon. and then we go, hey, this is a festive item, we put it right here. We could give it to the children, but I'd much rather just destroy it and get our festive damage increased. That's quite nice. We'll take the lucky star as well, maybe get some luck that way, and maybe get a better item from it too. Smell you later. And now that we've got the extra item space, let's go back to our chest of valuables and see what we have inside. Another helmet? You know, don't mind if I do. So now we've got 4 passive block, 3... I don't even know if I've stacked up the helmets across the top. I mean, to be fair, back in my day, these helmets, you could only ever have one on the top, so you'd have to do like a little steeped plan here and build your backpack accordingly. Whereas nowadays, you can just put a whole row of helmets up the top there. You can be wearing, you know, I can't carry all these lemons type situation going on. Okay, we have little crab man down here again. We have plenty of passive block. Let's just use this. Actually, you know what? No, let's save that lucky star for when we fight our elite style of enemy, who's just around the corner here as well. We won't get a level up, but that's okay. We did destroy the present. We all knew that was going to happen. And actually, I would reorganize if that was a festive item. It's not, so I won't, but we can put this here as well. Do I care about the mana stone? Because if I get rid of the mana stone, then I get rid of that too. And I think I do get rid of both of these. Get rid of the rough buckler for this. That gives us a bit more space. That means that we can maybe go like this. Because this has Jason and diagonal armor, so that means that all of these get much more block as well. So I have to take that. No two ways about that. Now, don't care about that. Don't care about that. I think we get rid of all of these. We also get rid of that. I don't mind this. And I wouldn't mind, you know, an extra... Actually, no, we want the festive item next to it so it gets consumed. Wouldn't mind the extra dice, but no, we can't afford to take that. We have the lucky star for our upcoming fight, and I honestly think that's going to be pretty damn amazing. We're just the lollipop man right now with a candy cane and a whole bunch of helmets. But look at that, passive block of 21 now. Already huge. Already goddamn huge. Let's consume this. That's 11 damage, that's 6 damage. That's actually perfect damage to take you out as well. Then we can focus on taking somebody else out. Now, on damage, that's 18, that's 22 damage. So we currently would be taking a little bit of damage. Do I care? Not really. No, I don't care about taking 1 damage. We'll just weaken you a little bit. What do you do next turn? You add 1 dodge to yourself each combat. So we managed to remove that dodge with the AoE attack that we did beforehand. So that's absolutely fine. We are unfortunately going to require 2 attacks onto you. You're adding regen to... No, just health actually, not regen. This is... The Boohoo Buckler is a good item, but one that I don't really need right now. Now, why did our block drop a little bit from the first one? We got 21 block to begin with. Oh, because of that Christmas hat that we consumed with the candy cane. That's the reason why. Okay, I don't mind the sapphire. I'm wondering if I re-roll this, though. I mean, we could go for the lucky ring. Again, I don't know how much. We've got minus 50% luck. I don't know how much adding luck then does to that. So I think we re-roll, see if we get luckier. I mean, we get the sapphires back. We get a dart back as well. Damaged knife. No, you know what? We can do better. I want the festive items to consume. And there we go. That's a festive item. That's a legendary item. You know what? That's also another one of these bronze breastplates. So that means more bonus damage to this. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with that outcome there. So, do we want anything else? We could go for our lucky star. We do have a legendary item that we could sell. I don't think we're going to be using this long term. We consume the present. Does that work with shields? No, it doesn't. So, we currently have 10 damage. We should have plenty of block here as well. I won't actually bother calculating because we can figure that out as we go along here. But that was a good first floor. I'm actually very surprised with how strong we are, considering that we are going for a horrible luck run. So far not too bad. Happy days, keep going up. We'll go to the question marks a little bit later. We'll just take you out. 31 passive block. I mean, you can't really ask for more. Now we're doing more damage with our candy cane blade as well. It's perfectly suited to get the adjacency bonus for both of these as well. And let's see. I don't know why I was about to end my turn there. I don't even know what I was doing. My brain just switched off momentarily. You saw that in real time. Feel free to go back and view it again. Just like, what is this man doing? Now, to be fair, I did stay up quite late last night. Excuse me. We had a great D&D session with some mates there. A lot of fun. Oh, a pearl is fantastic. I'll definitely take that one. That gives extra bonus damage there as well. The cave fish, meh, don't really care about any of this. Rare item though, can be sold, and I think I don't need the liquid armor anymore. I've got plenty. We can sell this later on. Obviously, Queen Cleaver is a great cleaver if we do go for a cleaver build. How many times can you say cleaver in 3 seconds? But I don't think I'm going to be going for it this time around, so let's not worry about that. What am I trading? Get a rare item of the same type. So I could go for a legendary weapon. And I think I will do that, but I think I'll do it after a level up. So I'll go for this, trade it for a rare item, which should give me a legendary, and then see what we get. Spin the choice. What do you have? You got food, you got leather, you got fish. Just full of rare items. Again, I don't really think I need that just yet. Why don't we go to our shop over here? Anything that we want. I think we want to sell the black mana stone. That gives us a whole bunch of gold. We do have boots. Boots with the fur. With the fur. Whole club looking at her. Adjacent and diagonal weapons get +2 damage this combat. So Ring of Doom is a good one. Again, I don't think we go for it just yet. Let's go for our level up first. So we go for this combat here, then maybe our boss fight down below, if at all necessary. But why don't we just wait and see? We can definitely take out you doing the most damage. 2 hits there is indeed enough, and we would love the extra energy. We're not going to get that from a relic, although there's not many relics that give energy, is there? They're mostly focused on doing extra damage. We'd much rather get the items that give us that, but they're also quite rare as well. So with our horrible luck, it's going to be unlikely that we come across them. Oh my god, Beasting Blade. Interesting. Can be used 1 time each turn. That's a long weapon to be used 1 time each turn. So I definitely don't want it, but I don't remember the last time I saw that. Maybe that's part of the, I don't know, has there been a content update lately, or is there part of the Christmas update maybe? Who knows? That's kind of trash. Don't really care about any of that. Status effects on all enemies. Yeah, maybe I'd take that. Better than nothing, right? Speaking of which, we'll go against these guys and maybe we can remove some of their status effects. Like, do you add a dodge? Yeah, okay. No dodge for you, buddy. Sorry, mate. And then we just take you out. So I guess that potion is going to technically paid for itself already. Meant that we could kill an enemy faster. Not that it really made much of a difference though. I feel like we still would have been able to make it through this combat without taking damage, but we did it with style. And that's what's important, I feel like. What do we build from here? I don't mind if we get some extra helmets in this spot as well to get more adjacency bonus here. And then in that case, why don't we just get spaces for gloves up there too and make like a little t-shirt based build. Now I do like the teddy bear sword. It is pretty awesome. We're going to put this candy cane right down here. Pop that up there. We do another shield. Do I care about a shield? Not really. Not really. But we might as well just take these, right? A little bit of extra damage, a little bit of poison. Problem solved. We can throw that at our next enemy. We've already got the level up. So I think what we do is we head back here now. And we give you our rare cleaver. And what do you give us back? You give us a legendary fish base blade. It is okay, but I actually like the candy cane that we're going for at the moment. I love the permanent damage scaling weapons there. They're a lot of fun. We're actually going to go for the poison hex. I really don't think we need the other one. Now we sell our second legendary to this shop. And we're not going for curses. Don't need to worry about that. We could go for leather boots down the bottom. That would be a little bit passive block. I do prefer the heavy leather boots. Excuse me. French. French? That wasn't French. What am I talking about? Oh, we should buy this present though and consume it, shouldn't we? So, with that in mind, how do we do that? Well, I think we just buy it and put it up here and then consume it the following fight. Because I still want the pearl adjacent to that. There's some experience here, which I absolutely should get. And let's see, what do we have here? Let's actually start the battle. I think we're strong enough to fight these guys, especially if we can take out these enemies down here. And especially if we throw this poison to all. Then we go 1, 2, 3. The poison's going to take you out because you will die before you get to do anything else. Now we just need to take you out. Now the question is, can we do that? Because you will add 4 block each turn. This is 16, 32, 48. That's actually perfect. Look at that. Quick maths. Now, you're going to be adding a curse. Don't care about that. As long as we take out the healers, then we should be able to take out you. We'll put that over here. Finish reorganizing. Too bad we don't get a chance to reorganize those while we're doing that. You're looking to add a bit of regen. I could not care less, mate. You can heal yourself. We took a little bit of damage, but we do still have the bandage, which we might get rid of eventually, but we heal for 3 at the end of the combat. And look at all this fantastic loot. It's all shit. Not gonna lie, it's all shit. What do we have though? But we do have another bronze breastplate, and that means more adjacency bonus if we go like this. But we do lose the adjacency from this one. We will keep this here. We now also cannot get the Pearl 2 away. That's a concern. What about if we go like this? And we go like this, and then we go like this. There we go. So that now gets the Pearl adjacent. We can now pop this next to that, of course. We do also have the lucky ring. But that means that we lose the shield, so we put that over there. Problem solved. We got the shield over here. I mean, again, they are giving each other adjacency bonus. We could maybe try and get this one into here. I don't think that's really worth it. We do lose some of our bonus, though, by not having another chest plate up here. But I think we will try and position that differently later on. Yes, I think so. Just depends on how we get it set up, I suppose. Do I want the shield? I don't think I need the shield, honestly. I'm just thinking now, like, yes, the shield has been good. I've been having a great time with it. But also, we've got enough passive block. Like, we are doing absolutely fantastic there. I don't think I've had to shield up in a very, very long time. Like, right here, 36 block. Like, I can even just get rid of this curse and not stress at all. We are currently doing 17 damage with this, thanks to 4 from the Pearl and a whole bunch from the permanent damage. So, all in all, I'm pretty happy with that. We do have nothing of value here. I mean, the Knight's Armor is good, but it's the same bonus as what the Bronze Breastplate gives, so I think we just ignore that. Why don't we just take the food? Because that way we take damage and then we heal it up right after the fight there, so that's fine. Could take that, only care about it. I've never really gone for the keg. Create a drink in this row. I mean, we could try a drink-based run, but I'm not too sure how well that would work. What do we have? You are a Master Crafter, I'll give you that. Block to armor. I mean, that's really all that we can do here, right? So we probably should just add it to these. Block to armor. This just really helps incentivize me not to need to pick up a shield, I guess. And do we need to sell anything? Can we sell anything? Is there anything worth selling? These are common. Not really. We'll just go to the shop and see if we get anything lucky. Not the shop, this one here. This is a bigger room. That implies to me bigger rewards. That's obviously full of shit and not based in reality. But still, we do have a rare item that we can sell. So maybe there was something to it. Let's get rid of the dart, and let's honestly get rid of the lucky ring. Let's take this and let's go back and sell it. And yeah, now I guess we just go forward. I guess we should take that one as well. Smell you later. That's everything sold that we can. Ring of Doom is good. It is good. The leather boots are good. In fact, I'm thinking, is there a way that I can maybe... Like if I was to put my leather boots down here, bring these up, how would I then get the candy cane to work unless I stuck it right at the top? Okay. No, I don't... Do I need the extra passive block? I mean, it is good though, right? We get more passive block. Let's go like this. Let's go like this. That goes here. That goes here. And you know what? We will take the boots. That's now an extra 8 block that we've got just by fitting in like that. And yeah, at least we are kind of color matching, color coded, similar to what our outfit is as well. I don't know why that was so hard to say. I do actually like the dice. It is on sale for 3. You know what, let's just get rid of this. Let's take the dice. And we can reroll something later on. We'll go and get the heal, 1 HP. Might make all the difference later on. And question mark, I don't think we really care about that. We bought the boots. Maybe we should have done it for the free roll before buying the boots after selling the other item that we sold. And there's the Bramble finale. So what, 18 minutes in for this one? That's not terrible, but it is relatively slow too. We just use this max times. We have 46 block. The only concern is poison, other ones that kind of pierce through our armor a wee bit. But thankfully this guy is not too strong. We should better take him out. If not this turn, the following turn. You do have a curse that you're sending through. And we will be able to heal up the 3 damage anyway. How much does that cost? Lose 5. If you have a helmet at the start of your turn, it's destroyed. Oh wow, okay. Let's actually put it over the helmets just to see what happens. Wow, that's a nice curse there. That's the most generous curse ever. Oh my god. For each space below, plus 2 blocks. So we have to take that one. No two ways about that. So do we go... That's 7 block. What happens if we put this here? 10 block. So these 2 hats are actually better, funnily enough. Even though this is legendary. I mean, we definitely want to take it, if not, if only to sell it, right? Let's get rid of the bandages. Let's put this here. Put this here. That still works somewhat. That doesn't work because it's no longer in the top row. Do we get rid of the key? That is the question. You know what? Let's get rid of this. Let's put this back over here. How do I do this now, though? Do I have to go like this, and then like this, and then like this, and then like this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and take the legendary. That hat works there. We get less block on that. Those are still 7 each. That gives us sweet fuck all block, but it's still worth nothing. We take the key here, I think. Take the key or the dice? Hard to say. Let's take the dice, actually. Screw it. A reroll can be quite useful. We still get the extra damage there. Not too bad. Yeah, let's just see how we go with this. What do we have over here? We have a shield. Nothing of value. And a kid that we can't give a gift to. Sorry, mate. Sorry, kid. As Sandy says, Christmas always skips you. Unfortunate. R.I.P. Crimea River. Enchanted Swamp, Deep Cave. No, of course, it's always sad there, but just pixels, just pixels. Okay, Enchanted Swamp. Part 1 of 3. Here we go. Stage 2 of the game. Area 2. We want to go to the gold. I don't think we care about the heart, but we go here. Then we go for the experience. Might get a level up after this fight too. Who knows? 55 damage. Let's go 1, 2, 3. You are weaker as well. We don't care about your thorns. They're absolutely nothing to me. Inconsequential. 50 block per turn is amazing. As would be the ability to put some energy onto our breastplates or some thorns. Not really thorns. Haste would be good, I guess. Sapphire is good, but not good enough. Nothing here is good enough. But I think we should use our reroll now. And that's what I like to see. A present that we can consume. Give ourselves a little bit more permanent damage. And I think the permanent damage is something that we want to see. Now, we do have shops across there. We'll be heading straight to our shop to sell off our hat. Don't care about that health. We should be absolutely fine. Oh, I love the one that gives permanent damage. Ooh, yes, okay. So, we do have some ones here. Here we go. Here. You know what? Just to make sure that we consume it a little bit faster, I'm going to put that there as well. Consume both of those in our first combat. And then we'll obviously go for you. We'll go 1, 2, 3. And then you're not a concern for us whatsoever. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to reorganize. We're going to put this here, put this back across here. Actually, is that better here or here? That's better there. Okay, we finished reorganizing. That used up all of our energy, but now we get to use our candy cane blade to consume this one as well. And then we get even more damage. That gives us a bit more, frees up a bit more inventory space, backpack space if you like. They're kind of synonymous with each other in this game, aren't they? And then we just, I guess, build out this path down here, because we haven't got the gloves just yet. What is this? Mistletoe. It is festive, so we will just put that there. We'll put this here, and we get 2 of those. So we definitely won't re-roll this. Happy with what we got. We might as well take this, because we can. Oh, I didn't even put it in the backpack. That would have been awkward. Vision of danger. I don't usually care about this, but it gives us a bit of an indication as to who's up. Different item of the same rarity. No thank you. But what we can do is, did we check this shop as well? We did check this shop. What about the other shop? What's this one got? Ooh. When a weapon is used, destroyed. Wow, so we could have extra 2 energy there if we got both of those. Assassin's Dagger is like our candy cane. But what I was looking for was any festive items. There's none, so I guess we just leave it be. Question mark, what do we have? Care to do a trade? We've already done this one, and we decided no thank you. Let's head this way. Can we get another level up on this floor? Probably not. But I'm hoping that we get to the stage where we can just basically 3-hit any of you enemies. We don't care for this cap again. We mainly care for the festive items, of course. Give us the permanent damage, like this here. I mean, that's just good. Creates it in every empty space, and then we can just... Another helmet? Another helmet. Why not? Ooh, 2 big enemies there, huh? Maybe we will get a level up. Who knows? Let's kill these guys first. We'll go for you. Is this a one-shot? No, very close though. I think we try and hit you first. Then we might as well just go Alpha Star. Yeah, why not? See what we get. Do we get any luck ones? Not really. Not at all, in fact. We'll go for you once. Not enough energy? Oh, does the Alpha Star cost energy, does it? Okay, well, shows what I know. It's a shuriken there. Poison. Poison. You're already dead. Red shurikens in empty adjacent spaces. Okay, so we get one there, and Lucky Star. So I've never actually gone for a full shuriken build, but I feel like it could be quite fun if we had the bag of shurikens, just making them with a whole bunch of empty space, and we just hope that we get lucky, right? I don't like how we leave you on 1 HP, but I guess we just do it. You don't give anybody else any block, we're absolutely fine. Nothing that we want to claim there, so we just skip it. There we go, that's a festive item, that's a rare item. We go like this, throw that away, take this rare item, head back and sell it, problem solved. Nice and easy. We got lots of space to sell with here as well, so now we got 3 spaces there, so we can go and start opening some of these chests of valuables and start doing a bit of a back and forth if we get anything of value. When did I throw away my key? How long ago was that? Fuck off. Excuse my French, but that's a double... Ooh, we can start a battle here. We could go for the max HP, but I think we're now strong enough that we just go 1, 2, 3. Unfortunately, we need to use all of our attacks there. 54 passive block is pretty ridiculous. Now, I think after this fight, we might actually also look to maybe reposition ourselves so that we can put the candy cane towards the bottom and get lots of adjacency bonuses for these up the top here. Just put that down the bottom, easy. We'll get rid of the curse as well, really don't care about that. We're down 11 HP, it's not the end of the world. So 1 and 2, problem solved. Festive items, yes thank you, and a key is great, and another reroll, that's good as well. So, let's try what we were just talking about. So we want the blade down here, we want the, something like that there. Do we go like this? That means that all of these can go across here. And now we should have even more block for all of these. Look at that, 10 block for these two helmets in the middle. Absolutely redonkulous. We also have this candy cane blade. That is the issue that we're going to face, is that does this consume only adjacent items? So we can only put this one here. We definitely want to consume it. I'm wondering if we just put the boots here temporarily. We get slightly less block with the boots. We will obviously use them up later on. We will reposition shortly. We'll wake you up as we run past. Oh, how did we wake up? Oh, there was also a path there. I thought it was only that way. Right, okay. Well, it doesn't really matter. Consume you. And now, in future, if we fight a 50 health enemy, we manage to take you out with 2 hits. 1, 2, 3, you add a curse. We should be able to remove that curse easily enough. What does it cost? 0. Might as well just do that and then remove it. We are taking a bit of damage from that as well, though, but that's absolutely fine. We'll make it through. We do have a rare item there, but I think we re-roll this. I think we look for a festive item, look for cheaper items, look for a heal, uncommon. Yeah, we just really need the extra space, don't we? So, let's save our other reroll for this fight. I mean, that's beautiful. That's now a one-shot as we talked about. Let's go 1. We'll drink this as well, throw that at you, hit you once more. 1 or 2 more hits, we will have another curse that probably reduces our HP, but thankfully, the drink that we had as well, kind of replenished that as well, so we kind of came out on top anyway. Got rid of our bandages a wee while ago. That's another pearl, so now we need to figure out another way to fit 2 of these pearls in. I'm sure we'll get that eventually. We get another reroll as well, which is fantastic. And we might as well just go for the acidic potion coming in shortly. There's probably a better way that I can place it, like that for example, so it gets the bonus. Oh, that's not a weapon. Of course it's not. Alright, well 2 pearls are fantastic. We're going to make a necklace here soon. Younger viewers won't understand that one, probably for the best. Let's throw the acidic potion, why not? Even though it doesn't really do anything at all. We'll take you out. We have lots and lots of money as well, so that's great. Give us a level up? Not quite, but festive items are fantastic, so we're going to go 1, 2, and actually we do want to take these keys, don't we now? We need to take both keys, so we're actually going to drop both of these. Now, there are no more combats on this floor. That is annoying, because that means that we might have to see about what we get from these chests as to whether, you know, if there's a bigger item, we'll have to throw away some of our festive items. That is a legendary item. We want to sell that. We do have another key, though. I feel like helmets are common to come by, so we'll take it this way. Then we're like, thank you very much. We're going to go and sell that immediately. And I think we've sold everything we can there. We don't care about shields whatsoever. Everything else there is not that useful. Now we have the second key to open up the second chest, and then hopefully another legendary. Now, I do feel like even though our luck is so terrible, we have found quite a few good items. And, I mean, that's fine. We get the regen, we get the extra thing to be consumed by the candy cane, and I think this is where we need to go, okay, we need to start consuming these a bit faster. Nothing else is all that useful. What do we have at our forge? Do we have the option to give our chest plates some energy? No. We have damage to a weapon, though. Does that work for this? Yeah, it does. I mean, why not? Better than nothing, right? Basically, like, you know, consuming a whole bunch of presents there. Good value for money. Do we want to sell anything here? Do we want to buy anything here? No, and no. So what did we have over here? Trade it for a different of the same rarity. I don't think we care about that. Floor 5, here we go. Next step. What do we have? Enchanted Swamp Part 2. Horrible luck still going alright here so far. Hasn't been the end of the world. Wow, you're asleep? What happens if I move away from you? Wow, okay. That's cool to know. Very, very uncommon. That's going to be important. Again, Ethereal Whetstone. If only it was permanent damage. We like that permanent damage one there. What do we have here? Really hoping that would then find the permanent damage one. Emerald is good. It's adjacent curse. We could go for a curse one. Adjacent curse to destroy it. Okay, so 2 ones that are absolutely polar opposites in terms of we want to see. We do have a small key, so if we need to open up a chest, we can do that. Let's just fight these guys first. 32 damage currently. That's without this one working as well. Let's pop this fish as well, just to give us a little bit of regen. In fact, I think we will leave you alive. Why don't we actually just reorganize, claim this, get the regen going. End our turn. You attack us for 10. We still have 40 block left. You only managed to hit off 1/5 of our block. We will just pop this and then clean you out. Level up as well. Okay, so how do we do this? We definitely want boots. I'm thinking we maybe stick it out like this. The blade goes here. Or does the blade go here? And we got one space there. Yeah, maybe something like this. So, blade goes here, a pearl here, a pearl here. It's adjacent to this one. Yeah, and then we bring this one across, it gets the adjacency to this. Then we can also put the festive items into there. So that sounds pretty good. Also open this space up as well. Get some items. Let's move that into position before I forget. That goes there. That gets more adjacency bonus. This goes down the bottom here. This now sits next to this. We have another festive item as well. We have a needler, which is a rare item. So probably should just go ahead and take that for now and go and sell it possibly. Fish we don't care about. Take that just in case. Take this for the damage. And yeah, happy days. Okay, we head back to here. We could look to wait until we upgrade this, but a rare item is good enough on its own to sell in my mind. Again, we do have the key. We won't buy it until we need it though. Do we need it here? Yes. Okay. Well, we'll go and fight you first. That should be absolutely fine. So we consume 2 of these. Now we're doing 40 damage a pop, which is amazing. Love to see it. We've also got a bit more backpack space, which is great because it means easy decision making later on. Adjacent items are disabled. We'll just put that there. We lose out on 1 helmet. Don't really care. We'll just consume this curse. I would still love the energy somehow, but yeah, we're going to take you out this turn anyway, right? Yes, but we have to throw that out. But that's honestly fine. There we go. Throw that there. Fire star, because why not? And then, 8 haste to self is fun. I like the idea of that. We will see just how bonkers that gets here. So we have a boss fight. Why don't we just consume it? We'll consume it after attacking. So we will go... Should go for the wizard, shouldn't we? Don't really want the curses coming in. That's 1, 2. We then get 3 damage here. 41 damage. Is that going to be enough to take you out? Probably not quite. Close. And then we'll just pop the flower. And you'll see how much block we have. So this turn we have 50 block. Next turn, we should have a little bit more than that. We have 99 block. Hey, that's pretty damn good. You are not quite dying, but we don't really care. We'll just go 1, 2, 3. And yeah, I mean, all we really need is the energy just to kill enemies a bit faster, but otherwise we're absolutely fine. You are not dying because that gets blocked by that anyway. 1, 2, and we'll take out you, make it a little bit easier. Not that it's ever going to be a concern. Now I think we're just going through the motion. This is, you know, this candy cane blade is certainly a very, very strong addition. And again, this is kind of like where these challenges are a little bit easier when you are playing during those kind of festive events when new things are added. Other times it can be a little bit trickier to do so, and if you didn't have access to this, if you had to do it through the Assassin's Dagger or something similar, then that's only per kill as opposed to every single time that you want to. We already checked what's here, but we could go for our emerald and just chuck that there. It does reduce a spot there for us to consume festive items, but I still think it's pretty well worth it. We do need the key, don't we? So we need to go back and buy that key at some point. You are dead. Then we hit you for 45 exactly, and then you don't get stronger, then we take you out as well. Nice and easy. Another festive item. A cup, which means that we can throw it afterwards. Go for the poison, go for the cup to throw as well. Problem solved. Next up, let's go back and buy that key, just so we can check what's in here. Was it at this shop? Yes, it was. Buy that, head over to here, see what's in our chest of valuables. And, I mean, mimics are usually scary in games. This one is not. Panic ring. Must have less than each turn adds 1 energy. I mean, if we keep our health low, we could use that, which actually could be an option for us, as we do have another bronze breastplate. Oh, I'm tempted. You know what? 8 block here. I think we go for it. I think we say, fuck it. And now we're just going for a whole bunch of, you know, bloody... We're looking for a symmetrical build now. That's all we're going for. Bag of shurikens again. Sometime I'd like to try that, but not this time. We don't need the food there. We definitely want the panic ring. Is there a way that we hurt ourselves down to that point, or do we just sell it and say, ah, Buy a book. Interesting. I mean, I actually will buy a book from you in a little bit, but I need to free up some space first. Now, how much damage does this do? 46. Not quite enough to one-shot one of you. But anyway, you've got the block anyway, so it won't matter too much. You have the potion too. Honestly, we might just throw the potion just to get it out of our hand, like this, this, and same with this one, honestly. Not quite enough to take you out, but that's absolutely fine. I mean, I would love to get this one working, but then it's also a little bit risky too, isn't it? So we'll take this, take the poison whetstone, sell it immediately, problem solved, and then I think we buy a book. So we sell this, go over here, we buy a book. What book are you selling? What's on sale now? Common book. Can we... Okay, so it's just lucky as to what you get. Maybe horrible luck kind of ruins our chances there as well. We'll sell that just because. We should actually wait and see until we could maybe buy something else. Haste to structure. Damage to a weapon. See, now I'm kind of considering taking a brick or two just to be able to get haste every turn as well. Oh my god, you're a different forge? Add a forge slot to an item. We might as well do it to the candy cane blade. And we'll just go back to here, and then we'll just be like, hey, I see you can upgrade damage to a weapon again. I think that's now maxed out. Yeah, that's probably alright. That is probably alright. Now, a little bit of level up, or, you know, a bloody chest and a whole bunch of other stuff. I mean, that's an easy decision in my books, especially with a little bit of extra combat. We go 1, 2, and then unfortunately you get stronger, so we don't get to take you out in one hit, but still, one extra hit, and then you are absolutely done for. What else do we have next? We have a rare item here. Not too shabby, not too shabby. We have keys. How are we going to position this? We take the key out, we put this away, we put the key here, we put the blade here, we go and sell it. We're not going to use the mana gems. I've made that decision now. Executive decision, you know, sometimes you got to make those, and I just have. So we'll pop that there. We now put this back in this position. Anything else that we want from this slot? Not really. Not really. So we go over here. I mean, do we sell? Yeah, I think we sell this now. So we stop trying to faff about with trying to get that working. I would love to, but I would much rather just have 2 chest plate upgrades to maybe get an improved situation with regards to our energy each turn. So if we get that option this turn, or on this floor, that'd be great. No, we're up to the finale. We have to get it on the next 2 floors, of course. We have the big boss here, the speaker. Probably should have bought the one that gave me a little bit of extra energy, but even so, 2 turns should absolutely have you here. Gonna try and spawn enemies, I'm not concerned. In fact, we're 1 damage off killing one of you guys, so why don't we just scare you for next time? Put you on 1 HP. You know, you won't forget this encounter, that's for sure. 82 gold is what we currently have. What do we get out of this? Hot trash, honestly. Nothing good. That's the food that we should have taken. Everything else is pretty garbage. We really don't care about any of that, honestly. Pretty trash. Head over to here. Did we get a key earlier? No. We don't have a present, do we either? No. Anna bless us. Is Anna the god, or... Not god. I guess, Sands is not really a god in our thing, is he? I mean, you kind of need godlike powers to be able to deliver presents that fast, you know, throughout the world. You know, max mark speed. How much, you know, I'm sure that's been calculated before. Rage to a melee weapon. Ooh, haste to a structure block. So again, we're looking for the haste to a structure or something. Probably should have walked a bit better so we can maybe go to those ones. I don't really care too much though. You did. You did. And you did? No. So I just did that for no reason, really. That's fine. It is what it is, right? Can't win them all. Just so we get minus damage, that's fine. 2 energy, so we can get rid of this and then smack you as well when you're done for. Level up. Okay. What do we do for our level up? Good question. We do have more adjacency if we go around here, so we could go 1, 2, and then we're also looking to maybe put some extra stuff over here as well. Because I'm thinking as well, maybe we look to... We don't care about the adjacency bonus as much for that one, so maybe we instead go like this, and then like this. So what I'm thinking, we switch this up once again, the pearls go here, this can go here, and now we get the extra adjacency if we get extra gems like that. More spaces, you know what, we'll take the piggy bank, why the hell not? Take this too, ooh, another one of these. Another one of those. I mean, we can't really afford to take it right now, can we? It's just not going to work. Status effects on south, might as well take for now. We have the forge back there, which isn't really that useful. We keep moving up. We can't take the polar bear out, so we go 1 and 2. Why are we not doing 50 damage? Oh, because we lost 1 damage to not having the adjacency there. But that's still worth it, I think. I'm not really too concerned about that. We just pop this back down here again. We unfortunately can't take you out this turn, but it doesn't really matter because you're not adding another curse or doing anything that's going to break through to us. Now, how much passive block do we have? 61. Yeah, that has not really been an issue for us, especially if we pop another one of these up there. Maybe give ourselves a little bit of healing as well. The haste would be fun, but it's a little bit unnecessary right now. Will we get another level up? Almost certainly not. That won't stop me from trying. Now what do we have here? Add 2 haste to self when we take damage. Now that's only when it gets past our block, right? So that doesn't really work for us all too much. Should check out what's here. We have a chest. What do we have in that chest? We have a glitch potion. Can we sell the glitch potion for a decent amount of money? Yes, 10 gold. Okay. I could have maybe tried to open it up and see if we got lucky, but nah, that's fine by me. 1, 2, 3, and 2 curses coming in. What's this one? Best items are disabled. We'll pop that here. That's actually a lot that gets taken. Let's just skip that one. Then we pop that there. We can use that one. And then we smack you, and then we drink this, and then we throw that, and you're dealing 26 damage? Oh no, the horror. I'm so scared, I'm quaking. No, I mean, obviously, you know, we're quite fortunate to have the build that we have currently. We could have had one more iron helmet, but that's absolutely fine. You know, the ones in the middle are the ones that are getting the major bonuses. Take you out. What do we have next? Well, iron helmet. Did somebody order an iron helmet? Because there we go. Don't really care for that. Do we care for the regen? Not really. Everything else is kind of mediocre. Love potion. Let's take the shiv. Give the extra damage there thanks to the emerald, so why not? Might as well do this for 1 healing. It really doesn't make that much sense. Regardless, let's go here. Let us consume this. Let us smack you. And then hit you with this. And then double smack you, I think. The rage again. Yeah, it's just too easy. And this, imagine if we had relics. That's all I'll say. Imagine if we had a relic that gave us more damage, more energy, more anything. A legendary? Ooh, we have to take the legendary. So we get rid of this. We take this. Everything else is going to trash. We go back to our shop. We sell this. Oh, there's a second shop. So that means that we can sell more if we get more. We also have the piggy bank, so we're getting fat stacks of cash. Just imagine if we had the piggy bank earlier too. We would be even richer. Okay, well, this should be easy enough to deal with. You're going to take our money. We're going to very promptly put that back in our own pocket. Like so. And what do we have next? We have spiked scale. That's a rare item. We can sell that. We have an uncommon item, which gives us energy for next combat. And we can take a little bit of food there. Not that we really need it again, but why not? Question mark. Take a rare item for a curse. Not just yet, but we will shortly. What I'm thinking is that we sell this first. Anything that we have, the duct tape. Again, I still can't think of a use of the duct tape. Just don't make sense to me, honestly. Let's go here. We will smack you. We'll actually drink this and throw it at you. I'm realizing that now you're going to throw a poison on us, so we might take a bit of damage anyway. Or is that at the end of this turn, isn't it? Yeah, okay, so we don't actually take any damage anyway. We wasted that. We do have a conduit. We take the conduit. Salami. Nice. The conduit might be something that we add a whole bunch of haste to, because we haven't found the energy just yet. And that's just going to give our block even more. Just absolutely madness. Let's just leave. I mean, we'll take the shuriken. Why the hell not? We will take the items up here. It is locked. We do have a key. What were we doing first? I feel like we were planning something and then I've forgotten what we were doing. Were we selling something? Maybe upgrading this? I've lost my train of thought. That train has sailed. Let's go for this one here. Pop that there. When a weapon kills an enemy, adds 3 haste to self. Well, that's worth keeping. The shield could be sold. Don't really care to, though. What's this question mark? Did we check it? Vision came true. What mana stone? That event feels disappointing almost every time. So, let's go for haste to a structure. How many times can this be upgraded? Okay, we'll go for 1 haste to that. And even that should make a difference. But unfortunately, it is a 2-space item. That's my only real complaint with all of that. I think we'll take the curse. We'll see what we get here. What's the rare item? Okay, we do get the glitch potion. We do get this. I think we just take the glitch potion, swap that out there. We will skip the curse as well. Don't really care for it. We've got the glitch potion. We could try and get this and sell it, but I don't think it's really worth it. I mean, it probably is worth it, but I can't be bothered dealing with it. It's probably a better way to say it. Alright, Frozen Heart, part 2 of 3. There we go. I feel like our second stage was actually a lot faster than our first because we had far less problem solving to do. Glitch Potion, let's go for it. What do we get? Okay, reroll, I'll take that. Now the unfortunate thing is we need to hit you guys twice to be able to knock you out. We do get some extra haste though, so we're up to 4 haste. You guys are getting stronger. There's an item to disable. We'll just disable one of these. It's 12 block. And then there as well. We do want to use this one, I feel like. Then we smack you. We get even more haste. And then... I don't really know. We smack you. Does it matter? I don't think so. I think just mainly we want to get rid of these curses as they keep coming in. So we'll put it over there again. We want to use that one so we get the haste every time. If only we had 5 extra damage. That's all I'll say. We take you out. And then we smack one of you guys. Our haste is up to 10. How much is that going to give us? In terms of block. Now don't forget that this is disabled and this one is disabled as well thanks to the curses. So we would actually get an extra, I don't know, 30 block or so. Maybe more. 15 plus 18. Yeah, more than that. Just get rid of this. Smack you here. Smack you here. Then we look to get rid of both of the curses that we have in our deck this time. And then that should hopefully give us a good idea as to how much block we're actually getting thanks to all of this haste. 16 haste. Now of course that's an anomaly because of how many enemies there were to, you know, get pretty anklet working. 224 block. Hey, that's pretty good. That is pretty good. Okay, we do have our present. We do want to get the present working. So I think we say, pretty anklet, you've been great, but we want to swap it out for something that actually gives us a little bit of extra damage. Do we get rid of our piggy bank? We're not going to use the piggy bank anymore, are we? How much does it give us? 2 gold when a combat ends. That's only going to give us, like, at most 10 extra gold, which isn't terrible. And it might be make a difference there for us, but I think better off to just sell stuff. Ooh, hello, another one of those. Wizard cap, don't really care about. Nothing really there that speaks to me. We should try and get to this gold, just in case it does make a difference. Consume this. 1, 2, 3. Next turn we will finish you off. 51 damage. That means no curse taken, and that also means that 4 hits in total to take you out as well. Nice and easy. Get some items here as well. We do get a legendary item. How are we going to look to sell that? That's going to be quite tricky, isn't it? I guess if we go like this, we go here, here, and I think we keep the reroll over that. So we just finish there. We go back to our shop, which now means that I probably can't make it there in time because I've done too much faffing about walking backwards and forwards. That's my own fault, but we'll still try. Almost certainly not, right? Yeah, no such luck. Do we have a key? We don't have a key. Maybe we find one later. Maybe we buy one from a shop. I don't know if I really want to deal with your curses today. We'll just hit you that way. 74 block is still plenty. Even though you give the rage to buff up your damage, it's honestly not a concern for us. Who's adding a curse? You. And you. And the weakness does not matter in the slightest to me. Problem solved. We go another curse there. 1, 2. And then we hit you for 1. And then we'll see how we go. And take you out. And then problem solved. Now next up, we have one of these here. Bubble, Booble, Michael Bublé. It's past Christmas time, isn't it? So we don't have to listen to that stuff anymore. You know, I don't hate his music. I just don't like his music. You know, I think that's a fair thing to say. I don't think that's controversial. There are many people that love his music. There are people who don't like his music, and that's totally fine. You know, either in the spectrum that you're on. I'm just not a huge fan of Christmas music, if I'm being honest. You know, I don't hate it, but for me, I worked in a supermarket, and supermarkets there, you know. This was back when I was studying at university there. Supermarkets just seem to love playing that music as much as they possibly can, right? And it can be a little bit grating. You know what, let's move it a little bit further across, like so. Is that doesn't help with our... I don't know why I did that, if I'm being honest. Didn't really help with our setup at all. We'll go for the luck here. Put this across here, of course. We have a fish. Fish for some extra energy. We've got some energy there. That'll be useful for the boss coming up. It also heals us for a little bit. Forge. What do we have? Energy to clothing. You gotta be shitting me. Haste to structure. We can do that here as well. We've got a little bit of extra haste. These are pretty garbage too. Haste to a shield. Damage to a weapon. Those are all trash. I can't believe the whole thing that we went through, we never saw an energy to clothing. And I know that's probably a little bit rarer than other ones, but still. We smack you, finish you off. Then double smack one of you, probably just you. I don't think it really matters anyway. But yeah, that's a little bit disappointing because I would have loved to get the extra energy so that we can take out enemies a little bit faster, because that just basically speeds up our run. And you know, it feels like this is a one run. I'll put it that way. I would be surprised if we lost. As we put this here, swing this across to here, and then we maybe put this across to here. Finish choosing there. We do have a key. We did need the key, so maybe I shouldn't have skipped that. Food for a cleaver. Let's not go for that. What do we have at this one? The cards hold your future or your doom. Okay. Well, let's go and fight these guys here first. Ooh, that's a lot of enemies. Too bad we still don't quite have enough damage to take you guys out in one hit. You're adding curses. I can't remember what your curses do. To be fair, I haven't really committed to memory what any of them do. You get what? Slightly a tiny bit of block there every time these two are used. But it doesn't work with those automatic usage ones, does it? Okay, so even better for us. It costs 3 to remove. We will remove it by the end of this combat, because it's going to be a little bit annoying otherwise. We go 1, 2. Oh, you spawn enemies, that's right. Well, we don't really care about your enemies being spawned, or your friends being spawned. Wait, was that a festive item? I wasn't paying attention. We will just keep going for you. You are getting slightly stronger, but to be fair, so are we with our haste building every time. So we'll just go 1, 2, 3. We then get rid of this time. Are you going to add another curse on the turn that I remove this curse? If so, that's going to be pretty annoying. No, okay, that's great. So we just do it that way. We save these sharks. I don't like how that shark's upside down. It's kind of annoying me now. Let's take you out, and then we'll just hit one of you guys as well. We're going to have to rotate that guy later on. And what do we get from these items? We get a reroll. We also do get a present. Let's go for the present. Then we go for our fight up here. This is our last combat before the boss. So, we will go 1, 2, we consume that, 3, you add rage to everybody, and I think next turn you add the dodge to everybody, don't you? So we want to take you out, that's for sure. What does that do? Can't remember. This weapons get less damage. Inconsequential. Just keep smacking all of you guys. Problem solved. 87 block currently. That again grows because we do have 2 haste giving structures. 1, 2, and 3. Again, I would have loved to have got my candy cane blade a little bit stronger than what it did, but it's still strong. Don't get me wrong. Like we can take you out on 1 hit. Go for you next. We should get rid of this one. It costs 2 to remove, so we can remove it now. Smack you for 1. And again, we're just looking for the energy so that when we go fight up against our final boss, then we can, you know, do a whole bunch of damage in 1 turn. Speaking of which, that's another brick that we can give haste to, so I'll take that. Ring of Rage is good. So is a meal. And I think we're at the point now. This is 8 block. I think we get rid of one of these and we just go for more energy so that we can maybe go for a 1-hit KO once again. We'll even put that down there. We'll see what we've got here. Do we have a key here? I should have taken that key earlier, shouldn't I, huh? We do have more energy. No, that's not energy, that's health. We'll go back here and we'll give ourselves a little bit more haste as well on that. So add haste to a structure right there. Problem solved. Across here to the left, we have the cleaver. We have the card man. So let's go for this. Curse and a totem. Creates a totem. Oh, that's right. There are totems that have been added. We might as well take it. I don't know if we'll use it. A curse and a dueling sword. A balloon. And whatever the hell that is, a curse and a thing. Dueling sword and a dueling sword. There we go. How about that, you know? I played those matching games when I was a child. Do I care about selling it though? I really don't. What about this? I really don't care about that either. Let's see here. So these are both key requirements. So I guess we just got some space there. So we can add slow to enemies. We can... I don't know. Maybe the 1 damage makes a difference in our combat coming up. Actually, you know what? We can actually buff this weapon, can't we? So let's add rage to a weapon. Hang on. Does it cost energy to play? No, it doesn't. So we can get a free rage for nothing. No, I don't think that really makes sense. So we just go for the damage. There we go. Problem solved. Up we go. Next fight. It is the boss. We're finally here. And I think this is going to be an easy one again. We just eat all of the food that we have. We have the Farseer. I can't remember what she does. Does she have multiple stages? Doesn't look like it with HP that high. So we go 1, 2, 1, 2. Actually, I'm thinking now the rage would have definitely been the right course of action there. Just because the rage would have meant that 13 attacks would have done a little bit extra. Now we just use this max times. Is that enough to take you out? I don't believe so, but it's close. It is close. Not too shabby. And yeah, not a scratch on us. As we take out your little dodge there, we leave you with 12 HP, so We almost killed you turn 1, and then we couldn't kill you turn 2, so a bit of a shame, but there we go. We take you out, and then you even summon a big friend who's also going to run away there. So it's going to be another challenge run completed. And we can even just look at that, put that right there, consume another one of those, more bricks. We're turning into a brick build here now, but again, of course, that is the end of it, and that gives us the big cheese. So thank you all very much for tuning in there, everyone. Hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, give the video a like and a subscription if you haven't already. If you didn't, let me know why in the comments and how I can improve it. Check us out at twitch.tv/Andor, and I will catch you all in the next one. Bye for now there, folks. See ya.